We open on a dense bush of lush green leaves, a tapestry of healthy, vibrant life. This abundant foliage represents the totality of the American economy, the 600-plus companies that comprise the whole market. It looks complex, an overwhelming jungle of growth. This complexity is what Wall Street wants you to believe is necessary, breeding a culture where financial gurus and grifters thrive, promising secrets within the tangled complexity. As the camera slowly pans over the bush, revealing small white flowers scattered throughout, we understand the core principle of index fund investing. You don't need to be able to identify every single leaf or predict which new bud will become the next dominant flower. By simply owning the entire bush, the total market index, you guarantee that you own every successful bloom, every resilient leaf, as well as the eventual underperformers. Notice the central branches, a tough, intricate network hidden beneath the greenery. This is the foundation built on the most boring and non-negotiable financial rule: spend less than you earn. This isn't about deprivation. It's about generating a surplus, the vital water and nutrients stored in the hidden core, ready to fuel growth. Without this deliberate creation of surplus, the entire structure is shallow, reliant only on the topsoil and easily shaken. The camera focuses on a cluster of 5-petaled white flowers, crisp and perfect against the deep green. These flawless blossoms are your invested capital at work, generating returns passively. They are the visible manifestation of the second rule: invest the surplus in an index fund. The index fund, like VTSAX, is the single greatest tool for wealth creation because it captures the entire output of human enterprise with zero effort from you. Observe the older, tougher branches in the interior. They are the scars of the past, representing the debt that has been systematically pruned away. The third rule, avoid debt, is crucial because debt is a parasite that sucks the energy from the main stocks. Leasing a car, carrying consumer debt, these are liabilities that constantly demand energy, preventing the transformation of surplus into wealth. Only when the roots are free from entanglement can the plant truly thrive. The shot centers on the vibrant new growth at the tips of the branches, where tiny buds are forming alongside fully open flowers. This illustrates the magic of compounding. The old growth supports the new, and the new growth accelerates the creation of even more new growth. Over the last 50 years, the market's reliable average return, whether 8% or 12.2%, is an extraordinarily powerful thing that transforms slow, steady saving into exponential financial independence. Now we zoom in on single, strong flowers. The temptation is to believe we can pick the single, winning flower, the next NVDA, the next Bitcoin. This is the speculation trap. You see the massive historical returns of a few outliers and think you have a crystal ball. But for every triumphant bloom, there are a dozen dead, dried twigs beneath that once looked just as promising and flamed out completely. Don't gamble what you can guarantee. A shift in perspective, looking up through the leaves toward the bright sky. We see the sunlight, the energy source of all growth, representing the total health and dynamism of the global economy. The index fund's self-cleansing mechanism means you don't worry about which sector catches the most light. Whether it's the financial companies of the past, the tech giants of today, or the next rotation, the index simply owns the areas capturing the most sun. The camera moves back, showing the dense canopy, a perfect visual for the S&P 500 or the total stock market. When articles warn of a bubble or a crash, they are talking about the inevitable pruning of the outer branches. Every few years a storm hits. We've seen them drop over 50%, the Great Depression, the tech crash, the 2008 debacle. But look at the resilience of the core bush. You don't abandon the entire system because of a cyclical event. Imagine the fear during a crash, the "this time is different" panic, that says the market will never recover. This is the moment when the market is raining gold, as Warren Buffett said. It's when you need to be out there with your buckets, your saved surplus, to acquire shares at bargain prices. The history of the market, spanning a century, shows the trigger is always unique. A pandemic, war threats, political turmoil, but the pattern of eventual recovery is always the same. the surrounding unkempt ground. This area, covered in bare dirt and debris, is the risk zone of lifestyle choices, debt, consumerism, and overspending. It underscores why a house is not an investment if your primary goal is building wealth. A primary residence, like this patch of land, constantly requires maintenance and expense, taxes, repairs, just to prevent it from decaying. Your money here is spent on lifestyle, not asset growth. Focus on the small new shoots emerging from the healthy base. This is the power of the simple path for younger generations, millennials and Zoomers. VTSAX and rent can be a superior wealth-building strategy to becoming house poor. By avoiding the heavy, expensive anchor of early home ownership, you maximize your investment capital, accelerating your journey toward financial independence and FU money. The camera glides over the entire flourishing shrub one last time, symbolizing the successful journey to financial independence, FI. FI isn't about having a huge, arbitrary number. It's about having enough money generating enough passive income to cover your living expenses, plus a cushion. It's the moment your time becomes your own, bought by the quiet discipline of years. The image shifts to a tranquil, sunlit view through the leaves. We see the world beyond, obscured but present. This represents the profound philosophical freedom gained. The parable of the monk and the minister distills this choice perfectly. The minister caters to the king for luxury. The monk learns to live on rice and beans to avoid catering at all. Your simple, efficient wealth allows you to be closer to the monk, free from the constant servitude required by excessive consumption. The final moments return to a cluster of bright white flowers. These flowers are not just wealth, they are power, the power of choice, resilience, and independence. The complexity of the world, the market noise, the political fears, the cultural pressure to spend, all fades when you adhere to the 3 simple rules. This is your personal monument to simplicity and discipline. If you want this life, if you value autonomy above all else, commit to the boring, simple path today. Subscribe and let us know in the comments that I can plan to gain your FU money.